Hello, my name's Stephen Tomkinson and you're watching Mariners TV.
Okay, so John, a very important 3-pointer it seemed to be.
Yeah, we knew we had to, really after the game getting called off, it's important that we come out with 3 points, put a bit more pressure on Hyde and Scarborough. Another good performance. By the end, really, we looked a little bit really comfortable, which just tells you really where we are at the minute. The confidence is really high in the dressing room.
How do you find the game as well? I mean, they're one of the most informed teams in the league as well.
I know, but I think that's, again, it just shows where we are, because I think, again, without being a bit arrogant on our behalf, I think we made them look quite ordinary, but that's down to the way that we're working, the way we're playing. We played the conditions, but also on a tough pitch. I think at times we played some really good stuff, so we just seem to have clicked at the right time.
Obviously 2 goals are good times as well, but in between those we seem to be pretty much in control of the game all the way through.
Yeah, they didn't really have anything. I mean, they had a shout for a penalty, but it wasn't. And other than that, I don't think they've had a shot on target. So we've controlled the game well. We've held a really good shape, and then they say when we've got our chances, we've stuck them away to really good goals.
And it's 4 wins in a row in the league now as well, so you seem to have hit form at just the right sort of time.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't really dropped off form. I mean, fair play to Scarborough and Hyde. They've kept the pressure on us when we did have our little blip at Christmas, and they've made it a bit more interesting. And I think that's kept us on our toes. It's made us refocus. So fair play to them. But that's now, again, it's a measure of who we are, what we are, and we've kept pushing. The managers have kept pushing. We're pushing each other, and performances like that are just what we need at this time of the season.
Scarborough dropped more points tonight as well, and nil draw. Is that always a boost for you to come off the pitch and hear that sort of news?
Yeah, we do. We obviously do. We come off and we ask the scores. I mean, before the games, it's all about us. It's important that we pick our 3 points up because that's the only thing we can affect. But it's always nice to come off and hear that the gap's widened a little bit more.
In terms of the league now, are you feeling in a good position? But I guess you can't take your foot off the gas at all, yeah?
No. We know that promotion's within grasp. I think that's a big thing. But again, we want to win the league. So we're now trying to tick them off game by game. Really important that we just keep our foot down. We're going to play against a lot of teams that probably haven't got as much to play for, and the only thing going for them is that we're a scalp. But if we can take the sting out of teams quite early like we did tonight, show them that we're really at it, we're going to hopefully have a good end to the season.
And just finally, it's also Albion on Saturday, a team that's down there towards the bottom, but they seem to have hit some good form themselves recently, so another test. Yeah,
you often see that though. I think towards the end of the season, the lads at the bottom of the league were fighting for their lives against teams in the middle of the table with nothing much to fight for. They often do find that yard because they're fighting for something. So that'll be a tough test for us because they are going to be scrapping. And as I said before, if we can start at our levels, we get our intensity right, and we can go at them from the start. If we can get ourselves in front, we're going to be tough to stop.